to my channel. How you been doing? It's been a long time since my last video. To those of you who are new here, my name is Natalie, and on this channel I, in the past, was reviewing some of my packages that I bought online and just like show you how I style them. This channel basically is all about style and fashion, but then I just thought like, you know, why stopping myself on that, and let's do like, I wanted to do some kind of like a talking videos, like, you know, like about style. And so I prepped today like a topic that I wanted to talk about because September is right now, and I think what it reminds us all that it's like everything about like a new school year and like a school uniform. So my topic today is the evolution of the schoolgirl aesthetic uniform. So I prepped some script with me today just because I have some source that I'm going to basically take that information from and like add it like some of my kind of stuff, and yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. So let's just start. September is outside and is naturally associated with the new school year. Students must wear a school uniform. So let's just study the evolution of the schoolgirl aesthetic uniform, where it all started, and how movies, TV shows, and music have influenced us. Nothing is more iconic than the schoolgirl uniform worn by pop culture icons like Cher, Horowitz, and the entire cast of the Gossip Girl. I remember watching it when I was a little girl with my sister, and between old and new faces to channel the desire to get back on track with miniskirts and chunky loafers, common only to private schools in Italy, wearing a uniform is the rule in many European countries where pleated skirts, sweaters, white socks, and slacks are a must even outside the viral videos of TikTok. If you need to remember the name Cher Horowitz, let me explain that. She is the character in the 1995 film Clueless. Alicia Silverstone played her in the movie. So her name basically is Sherilyn Andy, but shortly is Cher. Horowitz is a sweet, sometimes airhead-like blonde teenager who lives with her wealthy lawyer father in Beverly Hills, California. Her most famous look is a yellow plaid skirt suit that has been replicated a million times. I'm pretty sure you've seen it somewhere all over the internet, the Pinterest board, or like your Instagram inspiration, like some accounts. So I'm pretty sure if you don't know the movie Clueless, so the girl, the main character, Cher Horowitz, I'm pretty sure you've seen her like around, like for sure. And I'm sure you've seen it all over the internet, and I do remember her character and her style, but to be honest, I kind of forgot the plot of the movie, like what is it all about, because I'm sure I've seen it as a little girl, but like I kind of forgot what is it all about. So let me know if you've seen it and if you remember the plot of the movie, so we can chat, you know, in the comments. The uniform was created in the 1900s to smooth social differences and impose order in academic circumstances. The school uniform was boycotted, reinvented, and retaught by students from all over the world to become an aesthetic symbol of adolescence and, like all things related to the female universe, often also instrumentalized. Let's discover how international designers have used conformism and rebellion in subcultures and high fashion to subvert the system to become the aesthetic we recognize everywhere today. Let's start from history and evolution. A uniform is a functional solution, frees you from cathartic doubts about what to wear, and helps you to be consistent in your everyday style. Invented in the 16th century, but popularized for women only in the early 1920s, in the Western world, the school uniform has changed over and over. Always thought was the skirt, the Roaring 20 was composed of a shirt with a sailor-inspired collar. In the 1930s, 1940s, decade borrowed from men's wardrobes blazer with incisions and more sartorial cuts. After World War II, the skirt edges rose. With Christian Dior's revolutionary new look, the feminine uniform became the quintessence of the butterfly silhouette composed of a comprehensive look skirt that marks life. By the way, when I check it out, the Christian Dior's revolutionary new look, actually the elegance of the whole look, and if you think about that this is like a women uniform, it's like, to me, I love it because it's so elegant, and just like those times, sometimes I feel like an old soul, and maybe I was born in 1930s just because I really love the fashion back then. Yeah, it was like so simple and sophisticated and elegant at the same time, so I just wanted to add something from my own words. From the 60s on, uniforms remained in vogue in private and Catholic schools where girls had to give the most curious twists to miniskirts and socks to express their style. A special mention goes to the chunky socks of Japanese gurus. Honestly, I didn't know like what it is because it's Japanese style in their culture, but I'm gonna put like some picture of the reference, and like I'm pretty sure you've seen it like all over the internet as well. But it's just like the way the Japanese girls were like styling themselves to school, and it's just like the whole kind of movement. So yeah, like it deserves the recognition. Japanese gurus, which have become a symbol of a school subculture linked to the subversion of the capitalist system, demonstrated by the changes to compulsory school uniforms. One more time, demonstrated by the changes to compulsory school uniforms. Today, the school uniform is no longer mandatory, but the charm of aesthetics made up of the miniskirt and a pair of optical white socks is still a choice. I'm going to leave as an example one girl. She's an influencer on Instagram. I really like her and I love her style. Her name is Candle Bear, and I really love the way she styled her looks. Like, you can really see it like as an everyday kind of look, like from day to day, and you can easily pull it off and wear it to university, school, also going to the grocery store or like going to the library, and it's really wearable. It's really wearable and versatile, so I really love her style, and I'm gonna link her pictures like somewhere over here on the screen so you can see the reference to her. So now let's talk about movies and TV shows. Anyone who was a teenager in the late 90s or early 2000s is perfectly aware of being influenced by the style of high school movies and TV series. Let's say like Clueless, Gossip Girl, Mean Girls, Pretty Princess, High School Musical, American Pie, Cruel Intentions, and The Virgin Suicide are cult movies names that have marked the history and style of school outfits preferred by teenagers worldwide. So the preppy style tied to the British and American private schools paraded the changes of the girls in Gossip Girl, where the starched colors of Blair Waldorf made all the girls dream of a private school as cool as those of the Upper East Side. In Clueless, there are no uniforms, but the protagonists wear them anyway and are used as a storytelling tool to demonstrate the passing seasons and the advance of the school year with colors and fabrics that change. Also, Buffy and Sabrina the Teenage Witch perfectly embody the teenage goth aesthetic, as well as the iconic Jennifer's Body starred by Megan Fox. Alright, so now let's move on to the catwalks on the runway. Golden years of adolescence are a vivid dream even for designers who have repeatedly taken the opportunity to twist the canons imposed by institutions when it comes to uniforms to give them a new and sparkling twist. The Mosquito Fall Winter 2013 catwalk screams school uniform vibes from every single weave of yarn. Versace Fall Winter 2018 has reinvented in pop tones the wardrobe of the protagonist of Clueless, while Maria Grazia Chiuri tells a piece of her story in the Dior Fall 2020 collection with tartan blazers, pleated skirts, and shorts. With its classic elegance, Dawn Brown perfectly aligns with its scholastic aesthetic, where tailoring and identity are the prerequisites. Whatever year it is about to begin, welcoming it with the right look is like declaring to be ready. To channel some energy from first times, a selection of garments to recreate the schoolgirl's canonical aesthetics with a hint of a style. They are also designed for those who are no longer go to school. So basically that was all for me today. Like, I just wanted to talk about like a schoolgirl aesthetic, and I was inspired actually by this dress that I'm wearing right now. Like, my dress, this is from Zara, and I'm gonna put, like, for the reference, the picture I really love on the model, and I decided to try it myself. And just because I feel like the schoolgirl uniform, like, you can wear it basically to anywhere, and also like it's kind of like an office look as well. I mean, of course, you don't have to wear like a pleated skirt to the office, but it's still like you can pull it off. Let's say like at Jorf Avenue, they have, I feel like they're the perfect example where they have their like day-to-day, their pants, and you can wear them to work, you can wear them to school. They have their breezy shorts, and they also have like their must-have mini skirts, which is also like really wearable to school, to office, to hang out with your friends. And it's just like something like really like charming about this aesthetic, and I feel like we forever going to be wearing this school uniform. And I remember when I was a little girl, I didn't really like this idea, and the only thing I only liked in the movie, like when I was watching all this things like Gossip Girl, like Clueless, and like with Anne Hathaway, I think Princess Diaries. So I was like so young, maybe I was like 8 or 9, and so I wasn't like really into fashion yet, but like I really loved everything, all the looks in movies. So basically that was all from me today, and I'm going also to put it down, the link, the information that I'm using, it's from this newsletter nssgclub.com, and you can go check it out like in the description, like read it for yourself. And yeah, thank you so much for watching for today, and stay tuned for the next videos from me. And we're still gonna be talking about styling, and also I might be talking about like, I love to check it out, like what's new, like let's say Zara, like Mango, and they just have like really nice styles for fall because it's becoming a little bit like colder. And so yeah, that's what we're going to talk about probably next. So yeah, just subscribe to my channel, comment down below, like give it a like, and share it to your friends. Thank you so much for watching, thank you for your attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!